Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. T to the Y to the M to the A-R-A. Alright, today we're going to see what's going on in your energy. So Spirit, please give me a message for the Sagittarius Collective. Remember, this is a general reading. And if you want a personal reading, please check out BeingTymara.com at the link in the description box below. Alright, let's see what energy is coming towards you at this time. Spirit message for the Sagittarius Collective. Alright, we have the Comrade, and this is the energy of a non-judgmental love. Look lovingly at the one in front of you. So they are calling for at this time to not be judgmental of a situation or something that happened to a loved one that's near you. It says this situation is calling for non-judgmental love. Alright, let's see what this is in reference to. For one more, you have the Heron. It says balance of energy, yin and yang, meditation and introspection bring you into your power. So they are wanting you to go inside and meditate or do some introspection versus judging something on the outside. And this is going to bring you into your power. I feel like if you lose your cool or if you do something external to yourself, then you will wind up losing your cool or losing your power. And they're telling you to just slow down for a second, meditate, just do some introspection, and look at somebody in front of you. Look at them in a loving way. Don't judge them. I feel like there's a lesson here to be learned around this situation. And I feel like this lesson is of this person. This person has their own lesson to learn. So that's why they're telling you don't judge them, but you want to maintain your cool and maintain your power. I feel like sometimes when people go through things around us, it's not a lesson for you to learn. It's not a lesson, even if it affects us sometimes, it's not a lesson for you to learn, but it's a lesson for this person to learn. And so in this case, with this particular situation, say if somebody is gossiping or something, instead of talking about that person, saying, why are they gossiping and blah, 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 and you going off on them, they're saying to look at it in a non-judgmental way, non-judgmental love. So it's like, I love them for who they are. At the same time, one day you're going to learn, one day you're going to mature, one day you're going to grow up. And that is a way for you to maintain your power because you're taking something inside. You don't even have to say anything to this person. I feel like whatever's going on, this person is going to learn because something's going to come back to bite them in the butt. Maybe somebody's going to reevaluate and see that this person keeps gossiping. They're doing something because whoever people are and whoever their character are, eventually it's going to show. Because they're going to take that same person everywhere they go. So eventually something's going to come back around and karma's going to bite somebody in the butt is what I'm getting. We have abundance. They want to apologize. Once again, use your best judgment. Hoarding. Emotional loss. And keeping up with the Joneses. All right, let's see what's going on with the tarot. It seems like Sagittarius, someone wants to come back and apologize. I feel like something that somebody did around you was out of their character. It's not truly who they are, but they were busy trying to keep up with the Joneses. And you probably lost all respect for this person with this emotional loss. I feel like you lost respect for them. It's something you would have held them to a higher regard. But you're just at an emotional loss where it's like you have nothing else to give this person. I feel like with this abundance man here, you could have given somebody your all. Your love, your attention, whatever it is that you had to offer. You gave them your all. And they want to apologize for that because I feel like they recognize and notice that you were very abundant with your love. You were very abundant with caring. You were very abundant with your energy. And that's why Spirit is calling for you to do some introspection that will bring you back into your power. You don't want to lose your cool, lose your power over this situation. This is more about them than you. I feel like somebody did something not thinking about you. They were thinking about themselves. Let's see what's going on here. We have the Strength in the reverse. This could involve a Leo. I feel like with the Strength coming out in reverse, somebody comes off as not having their own power, not having their own voice. Somebody is lacking in confidence or maybe feeling weak. There's a person around you. And this is why they're telling you, don't judge this person. Look at them in a loving way. Someone doesn't know their own power yet. They still have some maturing and growing to do. So I'm getting a strong energy of someone lacking in confidence. Who's lacking in confidence? This could be a Cancer sign or a Leo. I almost feel like somebody's lacking in confidence and they're determined to make a name for themselves or to show up as this bad boy, bad girl. So they do things that's out of their character just because they're determined to make a name for themselves. There's a person here sitting here riding a motorcycle with a leather jacket on. Riding a motorcycle with a leather jacket on. This is somebody who wants to look tough or have this persona. But deep down inside, they're coming off as weak. I feel like even this person also feels like they can't even match up to your energy. And that's why they're telling you to meditate and do some introspective. Somebody's just not like you. They don't have the courage or determination or grit that you have. You come off as very joyous or just balanced. You seem like you have it together. You can hold it together. But this person doesn't have the same strength that you have. And it's like they look up to you for that. Someone watches you. This person also seems younger than you, and they seem like they watch you. They watch what you do, but they don't have the same courage or strength. And it seems like you come off as very stable. This person is still trying to get their footing in the world and figure out what they want to do. You have a long-term vision. You have more experience. You come off as mature. And this person is almost in a sense of somebody want to live up to your standard or live up to who you are and how you do things. This could be somebody that's younger than you. I feel like you've been through some things. You have grown, matured. You have expanded. You have a lot more knowledge. You also have these angels or spirits around you that you work with. Someone is still trying to get their footing. Not really listening to their intuition, listening to their spirit guides. They're still trying to find their way in life. And that's why Spirit is telling you, like, remember when you used to be at this place in life? You were once young. You once went through these emotional changes, or you once had to go through your own challenges and obstacles. So don't judge this person completely because you once were there and you walked in their same footsteps. You're just at a different level, You're just at a different maturity level than this person is. What else, Spirit? Give me more and use your best judgment. 10 of Wands. It feels like there's a lot weighing on you when it comes down to this individual. A lot of obligations that you have to handle, a lot of responsibility when it comes to handling the weight of the world. I done dropped the card, y'all. Hold on one second. A lot of responsibility here, obligation, carrying a load, feeling weighed down. We had a Ten of Wands with the Knight of Swords. I feel like you are in this energy where you're weighed down with somebody's rebellious spirit. This could be an air sign. So Gemini, Aquarius, Libra here. Or a Sagittarius, Leo, a Leo or Aries. It seems like you could be weighed down with somebody's rebellious spirit. It seems like there's an energy here where somebody's constantly going against the grain. It's like you already have a lot on your plate, a lot that you had to handle, and here goes somebody else determined to push your buttons or just do something. You keep trying to do everything, handling a lot of responsibility, trying to move forward, and somebody just goes against everything that you do. This person seems like they have a lot of clouded judgment. This person, I feel like they come off as judgmental, and that's why they're calling for you not to be judgmental, because I'm getting this energy of this person being extremely judgmental. Extremely, to the 10th power. Someone has a negative mind, constantly has negative things to say, constantly harping on the past, and they go against you and what you believe and what you say. You already have a lot going on in your world, and here go this person judging you on whatever it is that you choose to do with your life, or whatever it is that you have going on. So who wants to apologize? We have the Queen of Wands energy, followed by the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this could be somebody younger than you. If this person's not younger than you, then this is a person who comes off as very immature. It seemed like you took on this stance of not caring anymore. You don't care. You starting to ignore the situation. It's like you sitting high on your throne. You just want to mind your business. Like, all right, whatever you got going on in your world, you handle it. With this Queen of Wands energy, it's like you're tired of holding on to things. You're tired of hoarding all these emotions or taking too much on you. Because we have Queen of Wands falling out on top of the hoarding card. So it's like it's a lot of things you have going on in your world. You're already hoarding. The word they gave me is hoarding. It's like you have a lot of responsibilities. You already have too much going on, let alone taking on this air signs energy or this earth sign energy, trying to take on the things that they have to do. When it's like you already stressed yourself thin to even help somebody with something, to give somebody some advice, to help somebody or get them some money or whatever. It's like at this point, this person's starting to upset you. And then they want to come back and apologize because you're upset or you feel some type of way, or now you're speaking up or saying something. But now this person's coming back trying to offer you roses, flowers, apologize, giving you a peace offering for their behavior. Somebody sees that you do have your head on straight, or you have their best interests at heart, and this is why they want to apologize, or this is why they care to come around. They realize that they were being selfish in their behavior. It's like now that you're not caring and you're continuing to move forward and probably move away from this person, now they want to come back around and apologize because you're not treating them the same. You don't look at them the same. It's like you could have told this person how you felt, gave them a piece of your mind, and now it's like, oh, I'm sorry, because you done told them off. But they wanted to either show out to keep up with the Joneses, possibly try to embarrass you or treat you differently when it came to being around other people. And you're like, I'm the one that had your back. I'm the one that constantly looked out for you. I'm the one that was here for you. Even though I had a lot going on in my own world, I still took the time of day to still care for you or do something for you. And this person gave you their behind to kiss. So now you're just like, I don't care anymore. Once again, this is somebody that's younger than you. So, somebody that's younger or somebody who acts extremely immature. Who loves to gossip. Or who has some things going on in their world. And it's almost like you can tell. Somebody acts out when they have something going on in their world because they don't know how to properly process their emotions. Because really, that's why Spirit's telling you to do some introspective. introspection, you can see it or read it a mile away what's going on with this person, even though they won't face it. You could tell that, oh, this person is going through a breakup. This person is going having this situation going on, and this is why they're reacting this type of way. But it's like, you're not going to use me as collateral damage, or you're not going to use me as your punching bag because you're going through something. Page of Swords energy. Now it seems like you want to put your guard up. It's coming off as I don't trust you anymore. It's like this person has you putting your guard up. You don't trust them. You question their intentions. You question their motives. You question when they come around or say anything to you. You already had to tell them all. It's like this person, you tell them you did this, and that, and that, and this. It's like they kept doing something repeatedly. And you are just at an emotional loss because this is like beating a dead horse. You can't fix this situation for whatever reason. There's no getting ahead of this because the person keeps making the same mistake and keep repeating something. They choose not to listen to your advice or take heed or respect your boundaries. It's almost like you wouldn't give somebody a taste of their own medicine. Why do I hear Queen Naja playing medicine? You want to give somebody a taste of their own medicine. Now because you're giving them a taste of their own medicine, now they want to apologize. This person thought that, I almost feel like somebody turned their back on you or treated you a certain type of way because they thought it would make them look stronger or more confident. Like they would have more authority or be able to fit in with the crowd. I almost feel like this is a younger person. You was trying to protect them from the world or protect them from something happening. You were trying to protect them. You were trying to protect them from something happening, but I felt like they had to learn their own lessons. Somebody had to learn their own lessons. And now it's like they're going to reap the karma of what happened. They have to deal with the karma of what happened. It's a cause and effect. This seems like this person won't listen to you. They won't listen to their father. They won't listen to, I feel like there's two level-headed people around here. I almost feel like there's an aunt here, a mom, a dad, a grandparent or something. This could be a teenager. This could be a younger person. This could be an immature person. There are several people here that's telling this person, that's masculine, that's feminine, another feminine that's telling this person about themselves, and they choosing not to listen. Don't go spend your money on that. You don't have to get that car or do this thing or do that thing or giving somebody some advice because you have more maturity or you have more wisdom, but somebody's choosing to walk their own path or go their own way. So it's like, all right, you're going to learn. You're going to have to learn it the hard way. And this is kind of what's going on here. What else, Spirit? So what's the advice of Sagittarius here? Maintain your power. Don't lose your cool when it comes to this person. I feel like at the end of the day, something's going to come back around. Somebody did something out of the act of feeling lonely, and they thought that it would allow them to fit in. So they're going to have to learn their own lesson. Don't take this as a personal attack on you, on whatever this situation was. Don't take it as a personal attack. Like this person's actions. They're giving me the example, if a kid were to stay out late, you told the kid over and over again, no, you can't stay out late, you can't go to the party, you can't do this, you can't do that, and now this child chose to go. They did it anyway. The reason why this kid did it is because they chose to keep up with the Joneses. They were trying to fit in. It was less of it, but they're saying, don't take it as a, you disrespecting me, you're not listening to me. They said, don't take it personal. More so, do some introspection and meditate, and don't judge them, but see it as, this is how you used to be when you were younger, or this is what you went through, and try to come at them at a different way. Because this person, they're going to have a lot to learn. There's a lot they're going to still have to learn, that they're going to have to experience, and somebody needs some tough loving, or unfortunately they're going to have to learn in a different type of way. I feel like it's going to have to come through multiple channels and not just you, because whatever it is, this person, as soon as you say something to them, they feel like they're being attacked. You're attacking them. You won't listen to them. And meanwhile, they're just doing whatever they want to do. So they're trying to use your best judgment. You don't want to ruin this relationship, so use your best judgment when you handle this situation. But at the same time, I'm almost getting Sagittarius, like you're at emotional loss. You don't know what to do because something keeps happening repeatedly and someone refuses to listen. But at the end of the day, they're telling you maintain your power, maintain your cool. You passed this lesson already. You dealt with this chapter in your life. Now you have to deal with it with another person or a loved one. We have a marriage will take place either romantic or in business. You have great happiness. Let's see what else is going on here. Victory in some endeavor. Like, you have a lot going on in your world, a lot that's coming towards you. For some of you, you could be getting married. Some of you are happy. You're going to overcome in a situation. Somebody's name could be with the letter V, first, middle, or last name. And then at the end of the day, we have a ram, a stubborn or aggressive person. A stubborn, aggressive person. Lighthearted, carefree time. Get back to... See, Spirit is telling you, get back to basics. You're a lighthearted person. You were having a carefree time. Don't let this stubborn or aggressive person get you out of character or take you out of your power. Whoever this is, whether, once again, this is either a younger person or an immature person. Don't let them take you out your character. They want to see you unhappy. You had a lot going on for yourself. Either you are about to get married, or you have this new romance that's booming for yourself that you're enjoying, or you have a new business that's coming for you or that you was working on. You were in your happy space. You had a victory. You overcame this chapter in your life already. They want you to maintain being this lighthearted person, having carefree time, enjoying yourself, and get back to basics. Don't let this change you or take you out of character or feel like that you're going to take it don't take it personal, because this is more about this person needing to mature and grow up and need to learn some lessons. Somebody got to get some more on-the-job training. They don't do good with receiving advice. They do. Unfortunately, this person does best with falling and bumping their head a few times. Some kids you are able to tell, or some people you're able to tell, don't put your hand in the fire, it's going to get burned. And other kids, they had to test that fire in order to, it don't matter how much you tell them not to touch that stove, they have to test the fire and get burnt a few times in order for them to know to not put their hands there. And I feel like you're dealing with a person who has to put their hand in the fire and get burnt to know that you had their best interest, that it wasn't nothing that you was doing out of malicious intent. So you have other opportunities here that's coming towards you. Opportunities are waiting for you. And your family wishes are coming true. Somebody out here is dealing with depression, anxiety, or worry that someone is against you. So there's a vulture out here. Somebody who's dealing with depression and anxiety. Somebody is very unhappy. And this is why they're doing all this stuff and showing out or acting out. So don't take this as a personal attack. Take this as what it is. We have fear, worries, and a tense situation coming up. A dagger, somebody feels stabbed in the heart. I'm telling you, they're just telling you, just go inside. Just meditate on this situation. And approach this situation from a different perspective. Not with an aggressive one that's going to force you to get out of character or lose your power. All right, this is all I have for you. If anything resonated with you, please leave me a message down below, and I'll see you next time. So take care.